The more you talk, the less she listens. But when you go quiet, she leans in, curious, confused, wondering what you're thinking. And in that silence, you control the room. This isn't about manipulation. This is Stoic power, where silence speaks louder than words, where stillness commands more than shouting ever could. Today, I'm going to show you why the men who speak less rule more. And how to use this to make her respect, desire, and obey you without ever raising your voice. If you're tired of being ignored, if you want respect without begging for it, hit that subscribe button right now. This channel is where power meets purpose, and I'm here to make sure you never chase again. Most men don't realize this. The more they talk, the less respect they get. When you're constantly explaining yourself, trying to impress, or just filling silence with words, you lose your natural power. It's like giving away your strength for free. Think about it. How often have you seen a guy talk nonstop to a girl, trying to win her over, only to be ignored or forgotten? That's because overtalking screams insecurity. It shows you're desperate for approval. And the moment she senses that, her interest fades. On the other hand, when you say less, you force her to wonder. She starts asking herself, what's he thinking? Why isn't he chasing me like others do? Is he confident or just mysterious? This creates curiosity, and curiosity is the key to attraction. Silence is like a blank canvas. It makes her fill in the gaps with her own imagination. She begins to value what you haven't revealed, making you more interesting and desirable. The truth is, words are cheap. Actions and presence speak louder. When you talk less, you give your silence meaning, and that meaning is power. Stoicism isn't just some old philosophy. It's a guide to mastering yourself and the world around you. Ancient Stoics believed true power comes from controlling your emotions and reactions, not trying to control others with empty words. The Stoic warrior knows when to speak and when to stay silent. Silence isn't weakness, it's strength. It shows you're in control, calm, and unshaken by chaos. Take Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic emperor. He rarely wasted words, but when he spoke, people listened. His silence was his weapon. It made him mysterious and commanding without being loud or aggressive. This is the mindset you want. When you stop reacting emotionally, you stop losing power. You become the calm in the storm, the person who leads by example, not by shouting. In relationships, this means you don't chase or explain yourself. You maintain your inner peace, and through that peace, you gain respect. She notices the calm strength, and she naturally follows it. Silence isn't just quiet. It's a powerful tool that taps into deep human psychology. When you speak less, you create mystery. Mystery triggers curiosity, and curiosity drives attraction. Women, in particular, are wired to notice confidence and calm over noise and desperation. When a man stays silent at the right moment, he signals control over his emotions, his words, and the situation. This quiet confidence makes you stand out in a world where most men compete by talking louder and trying harder. You become the challenge she wants to solve. Another important idea is scarcity. When you talk too much, you become common, easy to understand, and predictable. But when you speak less, you become rare and valuable. Scarcity makes people want more. Silence also forces her to pay attention to your energy, body language, and subtle signals. These nonverbal cues are often stronger than words. By mastering silence, you control the entire conversation without saying much. Now that you know why silence is powerful, here's how to use it day to day to gain respect and control. Step 1. Control your speech. Start by noticing how much you talk. Are you filling every silence with words? Practice pausing before answering. Silence creates space for her to wonder what's going on inside your mind. Step 2. Use Silence to lead when she asks questions or tries to test you. Don't rush to explain or defend yourself. Keep calm, give short answers, or simply smile. Your quiet confidence will make her lean in. Step 3. Stay emotionally detached. Let your mood depend on her reactions. If she gets upset or distant, don't chase or explain yourself. Maintain your calm and silence. This shows you're in control. Step 4. Speak with purpose. When you do speak, make your words count. Don't waste energy on small talk or trying to impress. Speak clearly, confidently, and only when necessary. Step 5. Master nonverbal signals. Your body language and tone are part of your silent power. Stand tall, keep eye contact, and use a calm, steady voice. This sends a message without saying a word. By following these steps, you become the man who commands respect, not by loudness, but by quiet strength. She won't just listen, she'll want to follow. When you start speaking less, you'll notice. Change is fast, not just in her, but in yourself. First, she starts paying more attention to you. Without constant talking, your presence becomes stronger. She'll watch your actions, your expressions, and your energy, because those become your main language. Second, her respect for you grows. She sees you as someone who isn't desperate or needy, someone who has self-control. This respect leads to attraction and influence. Third, the power dynamic shifts. Instead of her leading conversations or testing your patience, you set the pace. She adjusts to your calm and silent energy. Lastly, you gain peace of mind. Less talking means fewer chances to say something wrong or make a mistake. You focus on what really matters: your goals, your emotions, and your purpose. This is how the silent man wins, not by force, but by being an unshakable presence. Asterisk, using silence as power isn't about being passive or ignoring her. Many men confuse quietness with weakness, and that kills attraction. Mistake 1. Passive silence. Just shutting down or ignoring her doesn't work. That feels cold or distant, not powerful. Your silence must come from confidence, not fear or anger. Mistake 2. Over-silencing. Being too quiet all the time can make you seem uninterested or boring. The key is balance. Speak when it matters. Stay silent when it counts. Mistake 3. Explaining too much. Avoid long explanations or justifications. If she asks something important, answer briefly and stay firm. Over-explaining sounds like you're begging for approval. Mistake 4. Losing your emotions. Stoic silence doesn't mean no feelings. It means controlling your emotions so they don't control you. Don't hide how you feel, just don't let it control your actions or words. Mistake 5. Silence without action. Silence works when backed by action. If you stay quiet but don't lead or take charge, silence becomes useless. Pair your words with strong, calm behavior. Remember, silence is a tool. Use it wisely, or it can backfire. Asterisk, to master the art of silent power, remember these 5 rules. 1. Speak less, listen more. The less you say, the more you learn. Listening gives you control over the conversation and insight into her thoughts. 2. Stay calm. Under pressure, no matter what she says or does, keep your cool. Silence is strongest when it's paired with unshakable calm. 3. Use silence to create mystery. Don't reveal everything about yourself at once. Let her discover you slowly. That's what keeps her hooked. 4. Speak with purpose. When you speak, make every word count. Avoid filler or empty talk. Let your words be rare and valuable. 5. Lead by example, not words. Your actions and presence are louder than your voice. Be the steady, confident man she respects without demanding it. By living these rules, you take control of your relationships and your life. You become the silent force she can't ignore or resist, because real power